I used to be a mailman, and one of the lessons I learned is that you probably shouldn't ask your customers if you can use their bathroom. Looking back on it in hindsight, I didn't need to learn that lesson via personal experience. And yet, there I stood on the front steps with today's mail and an awkward request. I was a terrible mailman. After my post office fiasco, I'd spend the next 16 years working in corporate America. I worked at big companies and small companies. I started my own and ran it into the ground. I found my dream job and left it. Along the way, I learned one big lesson about work. It's on us. Good job, dream job, bad job, no job, this remains true. Though it's easier to blame others, or the economy, or a boss who doesn't get us, the reality is that a better job begins with building a better you. Work, it's not the enemy. On the contrary, work can be great if we'll be brave enough to declare a do-over. As kids, we believed we had the power to do that when something didn't turn out the right way. We'd stand in the street and boot a second attempt at kickball. We were not afraid to try again. But somewhere along the way to adulthood, we forgot we still had permission to do that. And not just with neighborhood sports, but with something much larger, something that often owns our weekdays and haunts our weekends, our careers. The good news is, it's never too late to declare a do-over. That's why my new book isn't about quitting a job. I already wrote that book. It's called Quitter, because I'm creative like that. This book isn't about starting something. I wrote that book too. That one is called Start. This book is about intentionally building a career, using the 4 things that every extraordinary career and big adventure has in common. What if you could change the way you looked at your job? What if you could rescue Monday? What if you could get unstuck? What if you could call do-over?